Welcome to Nerd TV. Today we're going to be discussing pages. And you may ask, why does an 11-year-old know anything about pages? Well, the reason I know anything about pages is because I use it almost every day. Not many people, even if they have a Mac or Apple computer at home, use it very often because usually their work has OpenOffice or Microsoft Word. So not many people know a whole lot about pages. So here, as you can see, I've clicked New Document, which can be clicked by clicking the Pages icon as long as you don't have any Pages documents open at the time. And if you do have a Pages document open, then you should go to that and click New. So as you can see, there are a lot of templates. We have blank landscape, note-taking, quite a nice selection of them, business cards, all different types of things, flyers, newsletters. Pretty nice stuff. So, by the way, if you click on one of these templates, say I chose this one right here, and I thought and I decided, I want to make it on not African animals like they have there, but I want to make it on fish. Then the text I can edit. That text is still there, even though it's not what your thing is about, obviously. Like, it'll still say African wildlife. What you have to do is you click inside that box, and all the text goes away. And then you can just type in what you want. And the text box is still there, and the pictures are still there. So yeah, that can be fun with reports and stuff. But we're going to choose a blank template. So as you can see, there is all of these stuff here. Now normally this sort of stuff, the size of the text, the font, the ink color, bold, italics, centered, left, right. Usually that's up here, or at least it is on older versions of Microsoft Word. I don't know about the newer versions. But the shapes are what really aren't great. I love pages. I love a lot of stuff about pages, but the shapes do not work very well. It messes up the text. Like, it won't let you have text beneath it sometimes, and that way you can't create new pages. So I try to avoid shapes. Also, depending on what you have selected, like if I have a shape selected, then it will be showing the shape there instead of text. So it'll be showing you color fill, border, shadow, reflection. You can play around, with how, like you can, even if you're making, like an animation or something, you could have it fade in or out. Not that you would use Pages to make an animation. You would probably use Keynote, which is the Apple version of PowerPoint. So anyway, well, let's say we want to enter some text. So fonts are really, they have quite a nice selection of fonts. I had an older version of Pages before we had this version on our old Mac. And, sorry, my voice is not great today. The problem was, as you can see, it gives you a sample of the font. So like Herculum, that's actually in the font Herculum. Whereas on the old computer, all these were in one font. And you didn't know what the font was like until you clicked it. So yeah, that's just one thing. You can edit a lot of things. You can make the size bigger. And as you can see, there's a sample here. So if I chose 21, then that font goes to 21. And if I chose Herculum as my font, it shows me that there. And if I chose the color red, then it shows me that there again. So it shows you what your font would be like. So that's a pretty nice feature. So there are a few buttons up here. Table. I do not like their table tool very much. It's just not a great table tool. I mean, it works okay for your purposes, but it's a little confusing, and I just don't love it. I don't use tables much, though, so, let's see. And, sorry, so obviously so the stuff about pages, I'm going to walk you through all these up here. Click the tab that says pages, and it tells you about pages, preferences, provide pages, feedback, services, hide pages, hide others, show all, which I don't think we can do right now. If you can't do something, then it will be like that. It'll be like light gray. And obviously, as we haven't hidden anything, we can't show all. And then there's quit pages. And as you can see, it also gives you the command things you can do for it. So preferences, command comma. Hide pages, command H. Quit pages, command Q. Then there's this, so you can select a new document. You can open an existing document. I could open a recent document. As you can see, it shows me all these. You can close this window. You can save the document, which is a little, probably another bad thing about Pages, or something I don't really like about Pages, is that you can't just click save here. You have to go to File, Save. Then you can duplicate, rename, move to, and then you can export. So then you choose what you want, and it asks you to name it, and asks me, are you sure you want to do it, So, set password, that is a nice feature. You can set a password on a document so that no one can access the document except for you or anyone who knows the password. Save as template, so I guess that just saves it as a template like the templates you saw earlier on. And there's page setup, print. Print is another button you use a lot that I wish they had here. I know OpenOffice has the print button here, and I know that older versions of Word have it. So you can insert page breaks, section, table of contents, table, chart. You can insert quite a lot. By clicking choose, you automatically bring up a window of my documents, and say I wanted to insert this image here, that's a President's Day image, then that would automatically appear. If I just chose to insert that, font, text, table, this is just formatting, image, movie. There are a lot of things that are very tricky in Pages, though a lot of Pages is very user-friendly. Lots of very interesting stuff. You can share or collaborate with others. You can also search help if you don't know where to begin. So this is a pretty nice document creator. You can zoom, view. So, I don't love the charts they make either. And, but in the end, it's quite a nice, document creator with a few minor drawbacks. So thank you for watching this video by Nerd TV, and I'm just going to give you some example of writing. So know I'm just typing random things. And, as you could see, there was a, hold on. Let me go back. So say I spell something wrong. So say I'm trying to spell, you, but just don't add the, no, that's probably not a good example. I'm going to say I try to spell who and just do it. No, I can't find a good, can't seem to find a good example. Say I try to spell ridiculous, but I spell it wrong. You see there's a little box, so I can either, if I'm making up a word, I can just click this X here. But if I'm actually trying to spell ridiculous and I just spelled it wrong, then click that and you're done with spelling. So that's nice. The chart tool isn't great. It's pretty hard to edit, I think. Sorry, I don't know what it's doing. Edit chart data. Ah, that's how you edit chart data. Sorry. So this is actually pretty nice. It shows you, I mean, like I could, if I was doing budget, I could, say this was, say, food, and I spent, I don't know, but it's just cool what you can do with it. So, yeah, it's very cool what you can do with pages. Thank you for watching this video by Nerd TV. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe.